Buenos dias. Today, my group of classifiers and I are at the Pan American Games. This is the athlete village, and we're going to be starting to examine the visually impaired athletes for the games. Here we are at the athlete village. All the athletes, apparently the Brazilians, are on their way to practice.
I just got the...
Wait,
And
which
we
city?
just finished up classification of all the visually
No,
impaired
I gotta be
athletes.
staying.
Hi Jeanne. So can you tell us how long you've been working as an international vision impairment classifier?
So I started national classification of blind athletes in the 90s, and then in 2009 I started doing international classification for the International Paralympic Committee, and soon after that the International Blind Sports Association.
So for those people that have no idea what sports classification is, can you give us a very simplified explanation of what you do as a vision impairment classifier when you come to these events?
So disabled athletes compete at different levels of disability. Like somebody with a single amputation competes differently than a double amputation, so people compete at different levels of blindness. Somebody who has total no light perception is much different than somebody with low vision like 2200. And when we test them, we use a little different chart than you might see in the office. This is one of the eye charts that we use, and for extreme low vision, we'll actually use super large images, and we test them at multiple different distances to test for consistencies. We also will be looking at their eyes and looking at their impairments. May also test peripheral vision tests, and so there's lots of different ways that we assess their disability to make sure that they're competing at the right level.
What's your favorite thing about classifying or being a classifier?
You know what? I love working with disabled athletes. They're just appreciative and it's exciting to see, and I come home from each and every one of these classification events just thankful for who I am and being able to be a part of this wonderful games process for Paralympians.
Thank you for your responses.